What's the word?
What's a Drake move?
What is a Drake move?
A very smart business decision.
I know that's right.
That's what a Drake move is. Woo.
You know what I want to ask you too, man. You've been a mentor to a lot of great people, and I recently saw this thing called the Mount Rushmore of white rappers, and the good brother Mac Miller was on it. You know, I don't know if you saw it, but how did that make you feel knowing that you was a mentor to him? Because he's the greatest rappers of all time. It was Eminem, it was Mac Miller.
They shouldn't be separating white rappers and black rappers. They're all rappers. And Mac Miller is an amazing artist, bro. Like, I watched him, you know, come from just being a kid in the studio to like really changing how people digest and listen to music, like on his own. And of course he started like kind of after I was doing what I was doing. So it was, people associated me and him together, like I was doing that for him or something like that. But he was just inspired by what he was around, and as soon as he like branched off and started doing his thing, he gained his own identity, his own fan base, his own expectations of what his music is, and his own, you know, love and legacy for what his music is. So I love that kid.
I don't even know if this is a question you can answer, but what are you and Mac Miller? What do y'all mean to Pittsburgh? You and Mac in particular. Because I can't think of anybody else who was as big as either one of y'all from Pittsburgh.
There's a lot of people like big on a street level, like Jimmy Wapo. Like, there's a lot of people, but I think to Pittsburgh, I don't even know. I mean, we're just Mac and Wiz. That's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You got to be inspiring the whole city in some way.
Yeah.
I think you're the first. Who else would I've known from Pittsburgh? I think it, like, yeah. You.
As far as music and as far as on that level, like traveling the world, doing collabs with major artists. No, yeah, me and Mac for sure. Yeah.
It's been 7 years since Mac passed. Do you have those moments where you like, yo, Mac not here?
It kind of still bothers me just because like he's not here. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the part that sucks. Because it happened like close to my birthday, so every time it's around my birthday, they celebrating his life too. So I'm always reminded. I'm like, damn, bro, like that one just like it's like sometimes when people pass, it's like, yo, that's fucked up, bro. Like, yeah, it never really sits well, like, you know what I mean? So that's one of them.
Did it shift anything in your life?
Nah, not really, because I knew him personally,
Gotcha.
So we would have conversations, and you know. He was like, I think out of respect, everybody don't speak on like what he was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So we just like talk about his legacy, but it was a lot to see him go through that. Yeah.
Just legacy conversations wise, what were some of what conversations still stick out to you that y'all had, you and Mac Miller?
Really, just how talented he was, like just playing all the instruments and like. In the studio creating, like he created totally different than I did, and just watching him like put stuff together or like bring his ideas to life, that was really fun for me. And like seeing him on stage too, he's a really good performer as well. Yeah.
Just to see you smile. Was that a difficult record?
No.
To make? Okay.
No, I like to make real songs. Yeah. It was like I said, it was in the moment. And I talk about my mom on there. I talk about like the original, like what was going on when I first started making music, and I brought it till now. And then I talk about my sibling who passed away on there as well. So no, it's not difficult for me.
Is it therapeutic in a way?
Yeah. I would say that. I think it's just like for me, I have to talk about everything. Like I can't just give you like one side of like what's going on. And a lot of people, they may or may not want to hear that. But for the people who do, I make sure that stuff is there, and I make sure that it's current and that it's real for them to go through too.